Hey everyone, and welcome back to the Future Strong podcast. You know how much we all talk about self-care, right?
Yeah.
But today we're going to really get into it, way beyond just, those typical ideas about face masks and bubble baths
Right.
to understand what it really truly means
Mm.
to care for ourselves as a whole.
Yeah, for sure.
That's
So, I mean, it's kind of like recognizing that self-care is multidimensional, you know?
It's more than just one thing.
It's not just one thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's about, nourishing our physical bodies, but it's also about like finding that mental peace and honoring our emotions and all our feelings and even like how we connect with other people and nurture those relationships too.
That's such a good point because I think sometimes we get so caught up in the physical aspects of self-care.
Yeah, the basics.
Yeah, okay, I'm eating my veggies and I'm,
Hitting the gym.
hitting the gym, I'm getting enough sleep.
Right.
But we kind of forget about all those other equally important pieces.
Absolutely. It's all connected. And that's what makes it so powerful because when we start to like really prioritize those basic needs, it's like we're giving ourselves the energy we need to really show up in life.
And to handle all the things that get thrown our way.
For sure. The resilience and like even just boosting our mood. I mean,
Yeah, who doesn't want that?
exactly.
But I think the big question is, how do we actually make it happen consistently? We all know we're supposed to do these things,
Really.
but actually doing them, that's the hard part.
I think for a lot of people, it's about shifting our mindset from like this big, overwhelming overhaul to thinking about small changes you can integrate.
Small steps.
Yeah, exactly. Like
Yeah.
maybe you swap out that afternoon soda for a glass of water,
Well, I like that.
or you add in an extra veggie at dinner, or, even just take a quick walk during your lunch break.
Those are all really good ideas.
Mm-hmm.
I think it's so easy to get caught up in thinking we have to make these huge, drastic changes.
Yeah, you don't have to do it all at once.
Yeah, and then we get discouraged when we can't keep up with it.
Exactly. Just start small and build from there.
I love that. Okay, so we've talked about the physical side of things, but what about our mental well-being?
Oh, that's huge too. Especially in today's world where everything is just go, go, go.
Right, our minds are constantly on overdrive.
It's like a muscle that needs training, just like our bodies, It needs recovery time.
So what are some ways that we can give our minds that TLC?
Well, there are a lot of different techniques, but one that I find really powerful is journaling.
Oh, journaling, yeah.
It's not just about venting or complaining, though. It's more about creating space for yourself to just like process your thoughts and feelings.
Understand them better.
Yeah, and studies have shown that regular journaling can actually reduce stress and improve our ability to cope with those difficult emotions.
It's almost like we're becoming our own therapists in a way.
Exactly. You start to uncover patterns and triggers and things that might be holding you back.
That's so interesting. Okay, so we've covered physical and mental self-care,
Yeah.
but there's another piece of the puzzle that I think often gets overlooked.
You mean emotional self-care?
Yes.
Emotional self-care. It's so important, and so often we just kind of push those feelings aside.
Yeah, it's like we're taught to just keep going and pretend everything's fine.
But it's not healthy. It's essential to recognize that all emotions are valid and allow ourselves to feel them fully,
And then what?
and then find healthy ways to process and express them. That's where the self-care comes in.
Mm. So what are some healthy ways to do that?
It could be things like spending time alone,
Right.
doing something you enjoy that brings you joy, or even just learning to say no when you need to.
Oh, saying no is huge.
It is. It's about setting boundaries and prioritizing your own well-being.
Absolutely.
Mm.
Okay, and then there's the social aspect of self-care,
Ah, yes. We can't forget about that.
which might seem counterintuitive because self-care is often seen as this solo thing.
Right. But we're social creatures. We're wired for connection.
So how do relationships factor into self-care?
Well, when we have those strong, meaningful connections, it provides a sense of belonging. It can reduce stress and boost our resilience.
So surrounding ourselves with positive people.
Exactly. People who lift you up and support you.
But what about the need for solitude? How do we balance those two things?
It's all about being intentional with your social energy.
Okay.
Prioritize those relationships that energize you and be mindful of those that might be draining you.
And it's okay to say no to social events.
Absolutely. If you need time to recharge, give yourself permission to take it.
I love that. You've given us so much to think about already, and we haven't even touched on a few other important areas.
Well, yeah, there's environmental self-care, spiritual financial self-care.
All these different pieces of the puzzle.
It's all interconnected,
How so?
Well, think about it. A cluttered space can lead to a cluttered mind.
That's so true.
So creating a calming environment can make a huge difference. And then there's the spiritual side, things like meditation or spending time in nature, which can nourish our soul and bring peace.
And let's not forget about finances.
Oh, right! Financial stress can impact every aspect of our
For
lives.
sure.
So being financially responsible, even if it's starting small, can alleviate so much worry and stress.
It's amazing how all of these different dimensions work together to create this holistic approach to self-care.
It's a continuous journey.
It is.
Yeah.
And it's inspiring to think about how we can really take control of our well-being by focusing on all these different areas.
Exactly. It's about making choices that support you on every level.
So as we wrap up, what's one small step our listeners can take today to prioritize their well-being?
I'd say think about which of these areas we talked about resonates with you most.
Yeah, pick one thing.
Yeah, and just start there.
Start small and see how it makes you feel.
Exactly. You might be surprised at the difference it makes.
Absolutely. Well, thank you so much for sharing your insights with us today.
Of course, it was my pleasure.
And to all of you listening, we hope this has inspired you to start prioritizing your own self-care.
Yeah,
It's an investment in yourself that will pay off in every area of your life.
absolutely.
Until next time, stay strong.
Stay strong.